Chapter 1 of Tim. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Larry Kaplan. Tim by Howard Sturgis. Chapter 1. Tim's real name was not Tim, so much is certain. What it was, I have never inquired. The nickname had been bestowed on him so early in life that the memory of such men and women as knew him ran not to the contrary. Tim was Tim by immemorial custom. Even his father, who had little reverence for established usages, never thought of altering this one, and, as one name is as good as another, we too will call him by the only one by which he was ever known. Tim was a slightly made, lean, brown child, but without the pretty color brown children usually have. He had such regular little features and such a pale little face that he might almost have been called faded had he ever looked otherwise. Mrs. Quitchett had pronounced him to be the thinnest and lightest baby ever she see, when he was transferred to her care from that of the monthly nurse, in which opinion she was supported by that lady who might be said to be an authority on such matters. Possibly she too might throw some light on the question of how he came by that pre-baptismal nickname of his, for she alone had had much to do with him previous to the day when he had been carried, a poor little skinny Christian elect, to be received into the pale of the church. That event was 7 years into the past at the time I write of, and Tim, despite his puny appearance, having struggled through the usual maladies of childhood and cut several of his second teeth, was living in an old house in one of the western counties of England. The Stoke Ashton Manor House, of which the most modern rooms dated from the days of Elizabeth, had been the home of the Darley family through ages of unbroken descent, until a part of it having been destroyed by fire in the year of our Lord 1780, the then existing Darley had built the big house up in the park and called it Darley Court. Thenceforward, for the next 70 years or so, what was left of the manor house became the abode of widowed mothers, spinster sisters, or married sons, until the day when, no such relative laying claim to it at the moment, old Squire Darley let it to Tim's parents. The first 7 years of the child's life in the queer old house could not well have been less eventful. He was happy enough in the company of Mrs. Quitchett and his old setter Bess, partly perhaps from never having known any other. His father, nurse told him, was in India.
Where was that?
Oh, a long way off.
Farther than Grandhurst?
Yes, much farther.
The schoolmaster who came and gave him a lesson.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?